What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hot Take. Today, we are in a 1998 Honda CRX Si. This is one of the holy grails of 80s Honda. Everybody that I knew in high school liked the CRX shape or wanted one, but by the time I was in high school, you couldn't find them because everybody else previously in high school had ruined them. Anyway, some specs. This is a 1.6 liter 16 valve and a 4-cylinder engine, making a power number that I forget off the top of my head, but it is not a lot, but it does not need a lot because this does not weigh hardly any more than 2,000 pounds, which is extremely light. It is a 5-speed manual, of course, but I'm very excited today to take this out. This has always been sort of a car I've wanted to try because these are fantastic from what everyone says. So let's go ahead and hop on the road and see how she rips. Starts the same as the EF hatch did, unsurprisingly. Some initial impressions. This has a lot more torque than I was expecting. It's not fast. I really thought this was going to have less than it has. Very rev happy. Almost has the feeling of a lighter flywheel. So I'm going to compare this to the EF hatch a little bit for a second because I just got out of that car, the 1991 Civic Si that we drove. This already feels sportier. So lower roofline, obviously. This car is less tall person friendly. And the driveline feels torquier, sportier. Everything feels, the car feels tighter, it's a little stiffer. Still has body roll. It's not too far away from a normal 80s car, but I mean, this is sort of what the Golf was to the Scirocco, or this is the Scirocco to the Golf. The CRX is that to the Civic. It was sort of the same car, but a little sportier. In this case, I think the engines are different. I'm not entirely sure. It does feel a lot peppier. So if the engine's not entirely different, it's at least modified in a way to give it a little more torque. This thing is so much fun already. Wow. It's not fast, but this makes you feel like you're going fast. The EF hatch, you kind of felt like you were going slow. This thing, not at all. It communicates to you a lot better in that car. And I mean, you kind of just... It's really fun to throw around. Of course, there are things rattling in the back because it's an 80s car after all. Wow. Man, this thing's so much fun to throw around. That's crazy. So a fair amount of body roll. Oh, this thing's awesome. I love this. Shifter super easy. Everything just feels correct. I knew how to drive this car within 30 seconds, which is a very common thing among Hondas. But even the EF hatch I drove, and it took me a second to get used to. This, no, you hop in it, it feels like home. Brakes. Oh, it's got plenty of brake for this car. Oh, it's so easy. I kind of want one of these now, I'm gonna be honest. It's so playful, so easy to drive. I have the hugest smile on my face right now. Got that great 80s car feel. The steering is heavy, and it does have some dead on center. There is some body roll, but come on, that's fun. That's character. Oh, it's so easy to shift. So much fun. And it has that classic Honda 4-cylinder growl, and you have your foot flat to the floor at a low RPM, you feel building and building and building. Now, I don't think these have VTEC, but the engine's still very peaky. I mean, it is still a dual overhead cam, 16-valve 4-cylinder, so that is just the nature of the engine. It's going to be peaky. This is so much fun. This is a delightful car. So playful. Classic Honda sound. And look, there was even a little bit of traffic coming, and I was confident enough in this car to pull out in front of it like that. It's not fast, but it has all the power you need. It's perfect. I'm not going to pass anybody in this road, but I feel like if I had to, I could. I can't wait to drive the other cars, but I have a really good feeling that the CRX is going to be my biggest surprise of the day. I am blown away by how good this thing is. Like, the EF hatch was fun, but this, holy smokes. Like, this blows it out of the water in comparison. This is so much fun. Oh my god, biggest smile on my face right now. So easy. I feel like I'm at home in this car. In its stock form, it's perfect. I mean, I can't really think of anything I want to do to this car. I just want more. I want more of that. I want more acceleration. I just want to keep flooring it over and over again in this car. I just want to keep throwing it around. That's all I want to do. I just want to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I just want to keep going and going and going. It's so delightful. This car is so much fun. Oh my goodness. All right, last one before we have to return the keys to the owner. So much fun. Man, this thing's a real treat. We have finished our test drive of the 1998 Honda CRX Si. I almost called this a Civic. I knew it was going to be good, but I did not expect how good it is. It is truly, truly amazing. Like, I feel like I could drive this car all day, hours and hours, and never get bored of it. It's just so much fun. It's so playful, so tossable. It doesn't do anything particularly well. It just has great driver's inputs, great driver's controls, and an addicting sound and redline and shifter action, and the way the gears engage. Oh, it sings to me. So I'm a huge fan of this car. Once again, big thanks to Great Lakes Vintage Honda for letting us test out his collection, which you cannot see the others of at the moment. So look forward to the next ones. With that, we are going to go ahead and give the CRX Si score.
The score is shown here. It scores slightly higher than the EF hatch we showed last week. It is a little more nimble, a little more responsive, and slightly less practical, but ultimately it is a different flavor of the same experience. Should you buy it? The CRX Si is an icon of the 80s. Given it is 80s Honda, nothing mechanical is going to go wrong that would cost any significant amount of money to fix. A lot of what we said about the EF hatch holds true to the CRX, but the CRX takes the tossability to a new level. Weighing in at just over 2,000 pounds, it's even lighter than an NA Miata. It's a little small for modern US highways and traffic, but once you throw it around, you'll care a lot less about that, if at all. I think the CRX Si is the perfect little city car, and everyone should give one a try if given the opportunity.